Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me in the final episode of my summer workwear series where I'm teaching you how to dress in these hot summer months because I know it can be a challenge. Now just as I have with the previous two videos, I have a men's video and a women's video. Right now you're watching the men's video, so ladies, if you're watching this one on accident and you're not meaning to figure this out for your husband, make sure you click the link below so that you can get to the women's video instead. And just as I have with the previous videos as well, you're going to find a worksheet to go with it. If you are on my website, you're going to see the button for that worksheet below. And if you're on YouTube, just click the link to get to my website so you can get that worksheet. In today's episode, we're going to be going over taking what we learned in the first and the second video, so what to have in your closet for the summer and what those outfits look like. And we're going to pull it all together by talking about where to actually shop for those pieces that you're missing. So we're going to hop right in. So in that first video, I talked about bases and basics when it comes to creating your outfits. And so when it comes to your bases, we've got two options. We've got a polo or we have a button down. Those are the two pieces that you're going to be wearing, especially if you are business casual to work. And so we're going to go over where to find those pieces, and then we'll go on to the basics, the other pieces that create your outfits. When it comes to polos, what I recommend is that athletic type of polo where it's the more breathable material, it's got the wicking material in it. It still looks dressy and looks professional, but it's just gonna make sure that when it's super, super hot that you're not sweating up a storm. So where I recommend getting those from, Izod has a great line of just basics, basic colors. Their logo is very small. It's not, out there and screaming at you, so that's good, and I recommend there. You'll also find some great ones on Nordstrom Rack's website. You can find, great polos there. Just make sure that they're not too loud and they don't look too much like a golf shirt. And you're gonna apply that same knowledge when you're looking at Dick's website too. So obviously you'll find more athletic polos on their website. Just make sure that it doesn't look like you're going to work in a golf shirt. You wanna make sure that it's just plain, more basic, and that it doesn't have a big old logo screaming at you. So things to look at there. When it comes to your button downs, those are another great base for you, especially if you're in a very cold, air-conditioned office. And one way that you can kind of transition from being in the freezing cold air conditioning to going outside and, being in the sweltering hot summer months is to just roll those button down sleeves up to 3/4 length when you get outside. That's a great way to transition for you. But when it comes to shopping for those pieces, where I recommend you find them are Banana Republic. They have great different prints, patterns for most styles, and they have a variety of different fits for you, so that's nice. They've got the slim fit, the athletic fit, and the classic fit, which is great. Banana's good. After Banana, I would recommend Nordstrom Rack. They have some great pieces, as well as Nordstrom, of course. You're gonna find some great pieces there. And TJ Maxx, actually, I buy a lot of button downs for my husband there. They're great prices, they're good quality, and especially if you want a few trendier pieces or trendier colors, just something a little bright and different for the summer months, then you don't have to spend a lot by getting a couple pieces there. So now that we've covered our bases, the pieces that we create our outfits around, we're gonna move into where to find the basics from. And so your basics are gonna be your pants and your shoes. So when it comes to pants, you're gonna have two pants options that you'll look at during the summer months. The first being a chino, and so that's gonna be a more lightweight pant. Think of like your khakis, but not in your khaki color. And so the best places to find those are gonna be, J. Crew Factory actually has great options on those. You'll find, great basics, your neutral colors, we're talking navies, blacks, and grays are gonna be good options for you. And you can find those on their website at a great price. You can also find great chinos at Nordstrom. So Bonobos is a great label, and they have both chinos and dress slacks. And so that's a good place if you need to just kill two birds with one stone, hop on over there. And so going into dress slacks off of that, like I said, I'd recommend Nordstrom, and their Bonobos brand is great. Banana Republic has some great dress slacks as well, and they've got a bunch of different types. Just make sure you're going for a more lightweight if you are going with a dress slack, and to keep them neutral. So those are where I recommend shopping for those pieces. Nordstrom Rack too. Nordstrom Rack, you can get some good different dress slacks as long as you're okay with hunting a little bit or hunting on their website, whichever one works for you. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about our shoes. So I know I had mentioned some brown leather shoes would be ideal, maybe a chukka boot, depending on if you want some variety and you want to, switch things up a bit. That would be a good way to go in a more casual route. And so the best places to shop, my number one recommendation is to go on Zappos website because it's super easy. You're busy. You don't have time to be going through a store and picking through different shoes. So you can order, it's got free shipping and returns, which makes life simple, and then you can just try on what you need. When you're on their website, the brands that I recommend you take a look at are Johnston and Murphy. Their shoes are the best. They're gonna last you a long time, good quality, and great styles. So I definitely recommend that for you. The other one on my list is Clark's. They've got some great shoes too, again, good styles. You're going to be looking for that more Oxford look of a shoe if you're going more dress, and if you're going a little bit more casual, just make sure it's brown leather. That's what I would recommend there. You can also look at Nordstrom Rack for your shoes. Again, that's going to be if you're willing to hunt for it, but they do have some great options. My husband actually got a steal on his dress shoes, his brown leather dress shoes, so I do recommend there if you're willing to hunt a bit. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the summer workwear series. I really appreciate it. I hope it was really helpful for you to help you beat the heat in these hot summer months. Before you go, I would love if you could comment and let me know what you struggle with for finding for your different pieces for the summer. So whether that's you struggle with finding button downs or polos, whatever it is, comment and let me know so that I can try to help you the best that I can. And then stay tuned for when my next series airs, and then I hope you join me for it. Thanks so much and have a great day, guys. Bye.